Hello, my name is Maria Fernanda, and I'm the host of IO Scholarship Superheroes podcast.
Easy, easy, so easy.
This podcast is only a 10-minute podcast that highlights the best kept secret of IO scholars, job recruiters, and community influencers. And most importantly, we want to provide you financial resources to go to college debt free and become financially savvy. Today, we have a very special guest, Ana Quiñonez. Actually, she's currently attending the University of Colorado Boulder and is majoring in mechanical engineering. And actually, she's a first generation student. And I'm very glad, Anna, that you had a chance to join us from Ireland.
Hello, Maria. Very nice to join you as well.
Thank you. So tell us a little bit about your journey. What motivated you to pursue a career in mechanical engineering?
Yes, of course. So I started high school. I did robotics for 4 years. During this time, I got introduced into the engineering world. Along with that, I had a mentor, Danielle. She was an industrial engineer, and she really guided me through the process of engineering and actively encouraged me to believe that I could do engineering. So when the college application process came along, it felt only natural to give it a try.
Oh, that's amazing. And how did you get connected with SME? Because that is such a great organization for Latinas in STEM.
Mhm. Yeah, so honestly, I do a lot of research behind all of my scholarships. I look into as many programs that there is out there. I know there's the Society of Women Engineers, Society of Asian, Hispanic Engineers, and one of them is the Society of Manufacturing Engineers. And it aligns a lot with what I do as an engineer, so I feel like it was a perfect choice to try to get a scholarship from them, and I did, and I've been so lucky to have their support.
Yes, and in terms of mentor and somebody who really push and work with you to get through college and so forth, who will you say is your most inspiring mentor?
That's hard. I've had a lot along the way. I've had different types of mentors as professors, mentors as friends, as family members, in the application process, in the scholarship process. But I think my biggest is probably Danielle, as I mentioned her already. She's been there with me since high school. She's actively supported me every year. She helps me with my scholarships, with recommendation letters, and she also helped me with my internship process for the summer.
Oh, that's great. How is it working, the internship program?
I'm very excited. I've never had an official engineering internship. I will be working under Siemens, and it's a great company, and I'm very excited to apply everything I've learned so far.
That's excellent. And I know Philip and actually Christian and Rob, that they're such mentors and inspiration for Latinos in STEM and their organization. So tell us how SME scholarship impacted your journey.
Yeah, so SME, along with all of the scholarships I've had made such a difference in the college process. When I moved from Parral, Chihuahua, Mexico to the US, I knew it was because my parents were searching for a better life and for better education for me and my sister. But as we all know, the college in the US tend to be really expensive and not accessible for a lot of first generation or Mexican Latino students. Because of that, I knew I had to apply into many scholarships as I could. SME was one of the ones that allowed me to continue my career, pursue my dreams of being an engineer, and has also allowed me to study abroad where I'm growing as a person and I'm going to continue growing in my career. So SME is a huge help, and I hope that a lot more students have the opportunity to work with them.
Visit IO Scholarships as we have access to thousands of STEM scholarships based on your unique ethnic background, waiting for you today. Some of them only require 2.5 GPA and no essay. Remember, the more you apply, the more chances you have to win. Apply today. Yes, great organization. And actually, again, congratulations for pursuing also opportunities overseas. And tell us a little bit, which tips would you like to give to other students that want to win this type of scholarships, especially the one that SME provides?
Yes, of course. So I'm not sure if SME is a high school scholarship, but I'll start first with high school scholarships. If you're in high school, I would say talk to your counselors, to your teachers. There are people that are willing to help. In addition, there's also programs outside or inside of your school that are for the college application process. And sometimes they have scholarships attached to them that you can apply into. Always start early, always schedule yourself. Try to search for a writing center for essays because I know I'm not the best writer, but those people have really helped me. For college students, reapply through your school every year. There's a general scholarship. There's also external scholarships. As you get along with your career, junior, senior year, there's more scholarships open that sometimes have an internship also within it. So I would say just actively do a lot of research, ask people around you what they can recommend you to do. Just give yourself the chance to put yourself in a position where you can go to school. I know it can be overwhelming and very frustrating, especially as a first generation, but you do deserve the chance of an education and of scholarships and of pursuing your dreams. You just have to be courageous enough to start doing it. So yeah, that's a little bit of advice.
That's great. Thank you for sharing with our listeners. And to end this episode, tell us a little bit, what would you like your legacy to be in the field of manufacturing?
Yeah, so in terms of my legacy, I think something I prioritize as a first generation Latina in engineering is just being a voice to many engineers out there or many students that don't know if engineering is right for them or intimidated by the college process, the engineering process. So I just want to leave behind a sense of community for Latinos out there, first generation students out there, programs that enable students to pursue their dreams and to just make engineering as a whole a little bit less intimidating. I think anyone hears engineering and they don't want to have anything to do with it because it seems so hard. But I think if you break it down, you realize it's an amazing career and everyone can do it.
Thank you for your inspiring messages, Ana. And I believe that you are the innovator of the future, a Latina in STEM. So inspiring your story. And that concludes our episode. Thank you so much for joining us. And if you want to listen more about our podcast, feel free to subscribe and share this resource with other students who wants to be inspired in the amazing field of STEM for science, technology, engineering, and math. And again, thank you for finding us, and I hope to see you in our next episode.